Welcome to Geometry class with Mr. Hennessy. Today's 3/18/20. This is our crew that's watching today. This is their protractor, and they are supposed to be paying attention. Pay attention, George. Okay, here we go. Thank you, Luke. Luke's our cameraman today. And today in geometry, we're going to look at circles, and we're going to look at polygons. For circles, we're going to find the area and the circumference. Circumference is the distance around the circle. The formula is C equals pi times D, which I like to say chocolate pie is delicious. Area is counting the squares inside a circle if we cut it into squares. And that formula is A equals pi r squared. And so I like to say chocolate pie is delicious. Apple pies are too. You need to have these memorized if you don't have them memorized already. Okay, so we're going to run through this circle right here with using a radius of 6 centimeters. I'm going to do both of these problems just so that you can see it. If I want circumference, I'm going to write C equals pi times D. C equals 3.14. If the radius is 6, the diameter, which goes all the way across the circle, will be 12. Make sure that you always put the right number under the right letter. C equals 3 times 12, I don't know, it is around 40 point something. That's good enough for now. A equals pi r squared. We got that memorized. So we put area equals 3.14. The radius is 6, but I have to square it, so 6 times 6 is 36, not 12, 36. A equals, when you go 3 times 36, you're going to get 113 or something like that. That's not the exact answer. We want to put centimeters squared for area, and we want to put centimeters for this. These two are not the exact answer. Plug them into your calculator, and you'll get the exact answer. So that should be review for everybody. The thing that we're learning that's new is the area of a hexagon in this case, but it's any polygon. So the area of a hexagon is 6 times the triangle. What I mean by the triangle is this right here. We're going to look at one triangle in the hexagon. Okay? If it was a pentagon, it would be 5 triangles because it had 5 triangles in it. If it was an octagon, it would be 8 triangles, and so on. Okay, so now the deal to be able to find that is, first of all, the formula for a triangle is base times height divided by 2. Well, the base, they already told me, was 8. They have to give that to you. The problem is, I need to find the height. So this x right here, I'm letting be the height of the triangle. Now, that x has a very fancy name, which is called apothem. And that is in your book. It's actually just the altitude of the triangle, which means it's the height going from the black square here up to the top. The apothem is always equal to the tangent of, in this case, 30 degrees. And this is important. The way I got 30 degrees is that a circle has 360 degrees in it. And so if there's 6 triangles, if I divide that by 6, I get 60 degrees. But I'm only going to do one triangle right here, and so I just need this part right here, which would be half of 60, and that's how you get your 30 degrees. So always take your circle, divided by how many triangles you can make, and then take that answer and divide it by 2 to find out what your angle is up here. It'll be different for a pentagon, it'll be different for an octagon. In this case, it's a hexagon, so it's 30 degrees. So this we've done a ton of times in class. The tangent of 30 degrees is equal, I picked 4 because that's right here. That's the opposite to where you're standing. This is the adjacent, and that's why I used tangent. So the tangent of 30 degrees equals 4 over x. I found the tangent of 30 degrees, which was this, divided both sides by that, and it came out with 6.9. So now I'm going to go back up here, 6.9, and plug it in for the height. My base is 8, that's circled, times 6.9, that's my apothem, all divided by 2. And when you do the math for this, you get 165.6 centimeters squared. They also have this in the book. Please check your odds in your book when you do your work. Thanks, you guys, for sending your homework in to me. I'm a little bit behind, but I will catch up on that. And the last thing I want to say is that I'm taking everything and moving it to Google Classroom. So from now on, you're going to put everything in Google Classroom, and that's where I'll look at your stuff in your private comments and so on. Have a great Wednesday. No homework tonight.